Hey pen friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Devin. For today's video, I wanted to share with you how I'm setting up my planners for the month of February. I'm trying out this one by Enlightenment Planner that they kindly sent over to me, so thank you again so much to the Enlightenment Planner team. Since this is my first time using this planner, my thoughts on it aren't fully formed, but if you guys would like, I can check back in with you in about 2 to 3 weeks to let you know what I think about it. Just for a little bit of context, the Enlightenment Planner is centered around the principles of Buddhism and the state of being enlightened. So I think this planner is pretty timely for me to use because I just finished reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That book was such a challenging read for me. It took me quite a long time to finish it, but it was very transformative in how I'd like to approach my own life. Eckhart Tolle does touch on some teachings of Buddhism, but is mainly doing so to try to drive this point home that there is power to living in the present. If you aren't familiar with Buddhism or just need a quick refresher, the planner does include a quick summary of the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, as well as an overview of how you can set up the different sections that they provide in the planner. They also include a map that you can color in for whenever you travel and a year at a glance section for both 2020 and 2021. Each month starts with a little bit of an overview, so on this page they provide 4 categories for you to consider when you're setting up your goals and intentions for the month. This includes your monthly goals, meditation, things to let go, and sustainability goals. Setting up monthly goals is a task that I'm pretty familiar with, but the other sections are quite new to me and I'm not really accustomed to including in my planning system. But to start off, for my monthly goals, I am focusing on NaNoWriMo this month. For those of you who are not familiar with NaNoWriMo, it's a truncated shorthand way of saying International Correspondence Writing Month. In the month of February, you dedicate some time every single day to write a letter for the duration of the month. And this will be my first time participating in NaNoWriMo, so if it's your first time too, let me know in the comments section below, or if you are an NaNoWriMo veteran and have some tips for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I also have my P.O. box listed in the description box below if you'd like to correspond with me for this month or at any time. I do want to say thank you to everyone who has taken the time to write me a letter. I really appreciate it and am just so taken by the gesture. As you can see, I'm having a hard time articulating my gratitude around it, but please know that I do appreciate it so much, and I am using this time for February to get caught up on all of my replies to you. So if you haven't received anything from me yet, please don't fret. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But please don't worry, my response is going to be on its way to you. I really love getting to know you guys better and being able to connect with you in that way. So thank you so much again. Aside from NaNoWriMo, some of the other goals that I'm working on this month include my podcast with my sister, this YouTube channel, just trying to continuously improve the content that I'm bringing you. I'm also working on some other projects outside of this channel, and I'm just also trying to regain focus on my strength training. I have to admit, I've kind of fallen off the horse, but what matters is that we're getting back on the horse and we're, trying to take it day by day. Moving on to the meditation section of this planner, I really wanted to focus on this quote, which is one of the many takeaways that I want to put into practice from reading The Power of Now, and it reads, "To offer no resistance in life is to be in a state of grace, ease, and lightness." That to me is just so powerful and has become a really transformative realization in that a lot of pain, suffering, and negativity that I experience in my life is because I'm resisting what life is giving me. Of course, there are going to be times where that negativity is, I feel somewhat justified, but I do have a choice in how I want to approach it. So it's one of the many things that I'm going to try to put into practice. And I could be very much oversimplifying it here, but that's part of the learning process. And that's what I understand from the concept so far. Keeping with that theme, things that I want to let go of for the month include resistance, just to live life the way that it is and knowing that I have the power to act on it and observe. I also want to let go of objects that no longer spark joy, and I want to let go of guilt for choosing things that are self-care. I don't prioritize it as much as I think I should, and I have to remember that self-care and self-love is not selfish. For my sustainability goals, I want to work on repurposing a lot of things and just practicing mindful shopping. That way, I'm not bringing more into my life than what I actually need. This planner includes a mood tracker where you have different emotions or moods that correspond with different colors, and each day you fill in a part of the coloring design that they provided for you. So I was feeling pretty happy and productive on day 1 of February, so I colored it in as such. Now we're moving into the monthly calendar. It's pretty standard. It's already pre-dated for me, so I kind of liked that I was able to jump right into putting in the important dates for the month and any reminders for myself. Something unique about this planner is that they include a meditation focus for each of the months. So for the month of February, the theme is Vipassana or Vipassana. It's basically a technique that focuses on the different sensations throughout your body. So you want to scan your body as you're meditating and pay particular focus to the inhalation and exhalation of your breaths. This is a technique that is touched upon in the app that I personally use for my daily meditation. It's called Headspace. So I like that I already sort of have that additional context for it. In any case, I feel like there is immense value to be had from practicing meditation daily. It's something that I've brought into my own morning routine and have been keeping up with more or less for about a year now. And I've definitely noticed a difference in just my mental well-being and like the peace and calm that I get to experience and appreciate every single day. And I just think that the theme of meditation really ties in with the setup of this planner. Moving into the weekly spread, it is pre-dated and it's formatted in a vertical design, which I haven't used in a while now. The last time that I used a vertical design that was similar to this was my passion planner. So it feels kind of nice to return to this sort of style of planning. There is a section on the left for your goals. So here I am just breaking down my monthly goals into weekly action/goals. I feel like I've said goals so many times. We could probably play a really fun drinking game with that. But anyways, I am also breaking up my planner into sections where I can define my top 3 tasks for the day, and then the remainder of it can be used for additional tasks or appointments, reminders, things just that need to happen or be acknowledged for that particular day. Their weekly spread also includes a meditation and hydration tracker. I don't normally track my water, but it's probably a good idea for me to start. There's also a place to write down a weekly affirmation, so I'm choosing to reaffirm day in and day out that I am everything I need to be exactly at this time. So no excuses for not starting something or feeling like I'm not capable. That's going to be it for my setup of the Enlightenment Planner, but I did feel like it was worth mentioning that I set up a second planner for this month. Yes, you heard me right. I set up a second planner for the month of February. I'm trying out this Hobonichi Techo. This planner was sent to me by my pen friend Daniel. So Daniel, thank you so much for sending this over. I am thinking that I'm going to use this planner more for my personal / financial goals. I think the grid pages would be quite suitable for numbers and calculations, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm very curious to know if any of you are using a Hobonichi for this year. Let me know in the comments section below. I did take a more straightforward approach to my setup here in the Hobonichi in comparison to my more elaborate setup of the Enlightenment Planner, but I think that's going to work to my advantage. I'll definitely update you guys on how it goes in the next month's plan with me. Are any of you guys using more than one planner for this year? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with a pen friend who you think might also enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and to turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss any of my videos. If you want to, you can connect with me over on Instagram. My username is @DevinLou with 2 N's and 2 U's. I do my best to upload here every Thursday evening, so please take care until then. Feel free to enjoy these 2 videos linked here on the screen, and I'll catch you in the next one.